Hi, my name is Tati and welcome to my channel. I'm about to do a 24-hour readathon and it's just going to be straight Christmas books all day long. Well, I guess all night long because it is almost 6:30 at night. Yeah. Did I plan ahead for this? Yeah. Did I prep? No. Did not take a nap. I have not been to sleep since 6 o'clock this morning. I already been up for 12 hours. First of all, I will preface this by saying that never in my life have I been good at pulling an all-nighter. Whoo, baby. So we're gonna see how this goes, especially trying to read the entire time. I have 4 books that I plan to be reading in these 24 hours, and they are 9-Month Contract by Amy Dawes, Christmas in Spite of You by Casey Mills, Cruel Winter with You by Allie Hazelwood, and Wrapped Up in You by Talia Hibbert. A lot going on in these 24 hours, and I really do hope I can make it through. But we are at 6:29 p.m. so let that clock hit 6:30 and it's time to go. Ooh, babes, I'm not ready for this. I'm already about to fall asleep now, but I do got snacks. This is gonna be a night full of reading and snacks and incoherent gibbering. All right, let's go. Oh, okay. I don't really care too much for coffee, but one thing about me, I'm gonna have a soda. The first book we're starting off with for the night is 9-Month Contract by Amy Dawes. Yeah, it's been slow going progress in here. I am currently on page 74, and I fully started this book like the first week of December, and here we are on the 21st. I got some ice in my cup. Let's get to it. I'm on chapter 12 now. All the way up until this point, I just felt like this book has read like a fan fiction. And I mean, I am an AO3 girly down. But it's just weird to like have a physical book in my hand and read like AO3. Also, the use of, I guess, Gen Z slang in this book is kind of crazy. Like the amount of times that I have read the word Riz is wild. I have read the word Riz in this book more times than I had heard it in person when I was a 6th grade teacher. Like, don't nobody say Riz this much. It's actually comical. Okay, a little book progress update. I have now made it to the top of the goat horns. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got, the goats have little horns. There's goats on the sprayed edges, and I'm at the top of their little horns. Chapter 14, I will read next. It has officially been an hour. It's been 59 minutes, and I got a call from my auntie saying that over at my grandma's house they are baking cookies and watching Christmas movies, and I'm like, I should probably go. You know, family time is important time. It will help me stay up, hopefully. So we're about to go there, and I'm gonna change my clothes. I'm gonna put some sweatpants on and continue this at my granny's house. I know I said I was going to put on sweatpants, but I ended up putting on these shorts that I got from that store that should not be named. Oh, Navy? What's wrong with Target? Oh, shoot, did this come from Old Navy? Never mind, they came from Old Navy. We got the cookies in the oven, and I made these. I finally at least made it to page 100. We're still in the middle of chapter... What chapter is this? We're still in chapter 14. As you can see, there are a lot of distractions here. But the cookies are done. I want that. Ooh, they're still hot.
You don't want the smoke, man. You You don't want the smoke.
I think we want the smoke.
Yes.
Okay, I'm back home, and it is 11:08 p.m. We have 19 hours and 21 minutes left, and progress is going slowly but surely. I got myself a Monster. I don't drink energy drinks, but I know for a fact that we're gonna need one. This circadian rhythm is rhythming, not missing a beat at all. When that sun goes down, I go down too. So I knew that this nighttime part would be the hardest part of the entire thing. So I was like, if I start with the nighttime part, then I can just get that over with, and then tomorrow when the sun comes out, it'll be much easier for me to stay awake. We are on chapter 16. There are like just over 400 pages in this book, and I am on page 107, so we are at like 25% complete with the book. Honestly, talking is what keeps me awake. Literally, when I was little, when I would get sleepy, mouth would start doing this, mile a minute, mile a minute. And the way they would get me to be quiet is they would be like, Tati, stop talking. And within 10 minutes, I was knocked out. I'm trying to avoid that here. So I'm going to have to talk, I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to read my book, and I'm going to be moving around. Hey guys, minor setback. I did fall asleep. That did happen, and I was like, oh, it'll just be for 15 minutes. Just gotta rest my eyes for a little bit, because I was starting to go cross-eyed. Eyes was getting real dry. Y'all, I set an alarm. I'm pretty sure I set an alarm, and when I woke up, I looked at my phone and I didn't see a missed alarm thing. So one of two things might have happened. So when I woke up, I opened my phone and it was on the alarm, the clock app, right? Either I slept through the alarm, which probably didn't happen because I didn't see a missed alarm notification, or I pulled up the alarm and then fell asleep before I hit start. I had only meant it to be 15 minutes to an hour. It was 3 hours. And then I kind of sat here and stared into the darkness for about an hour. We're at 14 hours left. And I'm locking in for these 14 hours, okay? I'm locked in. It's snack time. And what do I have for snack? I got the buffalo style chicken breast dip from Publix. And some tortilla chips. Should I take accountability for my actions? Extend the 24 hours. 4 more hours to cover those that I lost? Maybe. We'll see how I feel at 6:30 p.m. Here, want some? Want some? Yeah. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the way that they talk about this whole surrogacy situation is kind of cringy. I'm talking about the people around them, like the people at the surrogacy office and the doctors in this clinic. Like, it's like they're trying to be cute, calling her a belly buddy babysitter. Like, that's kind of embarrassing and very lame. Like, why can't she just be the surrogate? Like, why does everything have to be cutesy? And like, I'm not in that life. I don't know what they do around there, but I'm just belly buddy babysitter. Y'all are doing too much. Belly buddy babysitter. Like, go on somewhere. And then, like, I don't know. I think it's weird. Fetuses are referred to in terms of food. And by the time you get to the size of a Reese's cup, we'll be able to do belly scans. Yummy, right? Yuck. Like, why? Why are we talking about it like that? That's so weird. Another term that they love to use up in here, low-key. She said Wyatt is low-key staring at his feet. she said, and I've got a little pouch of a belly situation that's always giving, is she pregnant or just bloated vibes, you know? I'm about to start developing an eye twitch. Like, it's kind of painful reading it. But the story is cute or whatever. It's just like, the way that it's written, babes. I feel like you're trying a little too hard. Yeah, me too. I'm also disgusted by the text food analogies. So the baby itself is the belly buddy. And that makes her the belly buddy babysitter? Ew. Ew. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. I hate that. I hate that. I hate calling the baby a belly buddy. I hate calling the surrogate a belly buddy babysitter. I hate it. We are now halfway there. It is 6:37 a.m. We have 11 hours and 52 minutes left. Y'all, I can't keep staring at the book. I could start reading the other books. I have Christmas in Spite of You by Casey Mills. Yeah, I went to the library and I got the book from the library. And I think that might just be what needs to happen. I just need a little change of pace. Yeah, I think that right now we are about to change courses because I'm not getting through this book as fast as I thought I would be, considering that this is the only thing I've been doing for not exactly 12 hours because we had the delay. We went to grandma's house and when I fell asleep, and I'm not even to 200 pages yet. That's what's actually killing me. I feel like I'm spending so much time reading this book and I'm not getting anywhere. So I think we will move on to Christmas in Spite of You by Casey Mills for a little while and see if that makes it any better. I look awful, like really bad. This is not the vulnerability America was looking for. I decided to come outside because being inside the house was only making me sleepier. I did. I got out of the bed. I got up. I was like, let me go sit outside in my car. And you know, get some daylight in me and read. And that's what I'm doing. It's about Noelle, who is like a struggling new business owner. I think she's like a graphic designer. Baby, I don't know. She's like an artist or something. And she rents out her apartment, kind of like Airbnb, but it's called shared space. She rents it out for the week of Christmas because she's like, I'm gonna go home with my family and I need the money, baby. I'm broke. Actually, she says she's not broke. She's in between blessings. So she rents out the apartment, and then Canton, who is this like business guy from New York who needed to go to Atlanta for a business, rented that space from her because it's the same building that like this, ooh, look at me, okay. It's in the same building that this guy that he wants to do business with lives in. So he rents it out, but then she gets sick and she thinks she cancels the reservation, but she doesn't. And he shows up. So now they're both sharing this apartment for this week because she can't like refund his money because she's broke. So they're kind of like stuck together right now. And he's real flirty, real flirtatious. And she's very much so, this is a strange man and I want nothing to do with him. I'm gonna stay in the room, but also my stomach is growling, so I had to come out here and get me some food. And he offered her pizza and she was like, no, I just make my own. And he was like, you really could just have the pizza. And she was like, no, I just make my own. He goes, no, you can have the pizza, and then tomorrow when you do cook, you can cook for us. And she was like, us? And he was like, yeah, you and me. Like, what you not getting? So I do kind of like him, but I also think like if I was this girl in this situation, I would be a lot worse. Like very much so starved to death in the room. I'm not coming out there. No. But honestly, that's how I be blocking my blessings sometimes. I'd be very much so like, I don't know you, you don't know me, and we're gonna stay on opposite sides of the room. That's my problem. I'm losing my mind. I'm so tired. And my monster, for some reason I just kept putting it off last night. But then right now it just hit me like, I should drink the monster, huh? But then I got to thinking. I had to Google, does monster taste better cold or warm? So then I ended up on Reddit, and it was like, does anybody drink Monster warm? The only one that tastes warm, the only one that tastes good when it's warm is the Java one. And then everybody's like, oh, it's better cold. So then I just had to go take the Monster and put it in the fridge. Oh, I should have put it in the freezer. I just went and put the Monster in the fridge so that it could be cold, which means I have to wait to have the Monster. Yeah, I keep getting distracted. I'm sitting over here coming up with lists of things I want to clean. Like, I hate cleaning. But all of a sudden, I feel like I gotta make a list. I gotta make a schedule of the things that I want to do. Because I want to take all the cushions off the couch and I want to wash them. I'm determined to finish this book. It's so short, but it feels like the more I read, the longer the book gets. They need to be this long. I feel like I'm not feeling any sense of accomplishment. I'm just breaking down because I can't finish any of the books. That one right there, I was almost halfway through, but it was like every page I read, it felt like there was 6 pages added to the back of that book. And now this book is doing the same. I have been reading all day. I'm screaming. I'm sorry about that. I have been reading all day, and we haven't even made it to page 100. We only have 5 hours left. I wanted to finish all 4 of these books, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna happen. And then I can't start the audiobook for the Allie Hazelwood book because I haven't finished this one. But since I can't get to the audiobook, then I can't do any of the other stuff that I wanted to do, like freaking wrap those presents or paint my ornament. We're gonna put some ambiance on and I'm gonna calm down. Not this one. This is the one that made me fall asleep last night. So we're gonna turn this one off. Y'all know Emma Lilin? Oh my goodness. Okay. We have made it to the halfway point in this book. I'm on page 126 now. There are 451 pages. I'm exactly halfway through the book. And it's for sure, monster time. This is the zero sugar one. I got this from my mama. First of all, I don't even drink energy drinks because there's no reason for me to need an energy drink. When I'm tired, I go to bed. It's not the worst thing I've ever tasted. The aftertaste is all sour. We have 4 hours and 7 minutes left. Even though I'm thinking I might extend that 3 hours because of when I fell asleep. It was like 2 or 3 hours this morning. It is currently 5:48. I have 41 minutes left, but I have decided that I will extend it for the 3 hours that I lost when I accidentally fell asleep last night. So instead of finishing at 6:30, we will finish at 9:30, which gives me time to listen to the Cruel Winter with You audiobook by Allie Hazelwood. They say it takes 2 hours. Also, I'm starving, so I'm gonna go fix me something to eat while I listen to that. But I did want to update you on Christmas in Spite of You by Casey Mills. For a cute Christmas romance book, I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. Like, 5 stars. But I will say, this book was about 30 pages too long. I feel like there's just certain things that we could have sped through a little bit that we didn't need to spend so many words on. Also, the dialogue in this book, everybody speaks the same, or the same answers to questions, where they'll be like in a conversation with two people, one person will ask a series of questions and then the other person will answer all of those questions in that one sentence. So it's be like, Noelle's best friend name is Simone. So Simone will say, did you do this? Did you go here? Did you like that? Did you not like that? And then Noelle will respond, yes, yes, no, yes, no. So it's like, okay, that's Simone and Noelle's dynamic. But then Noelle would go and speak to Canton and ask, did you do this? Did you go here? Did you like this? Did you not like that? And then Canton will respond, yes, yes, no, yes, no. Like, so I'm like, oh, that's how the writer speaks, not how the characters speak. And that was the only thing that was like weird in the book. But other than that, I really loved it. And this is an achievement for me. I have never read an entire book in one sitting, in one day. Like, this has never happened to me before. So I'm feeling real accomplished. This is what I was looking for, a sense of accomplishment to finish something. I got me some chicken wontons, dumplings, whatever, girl. I got some of those in the freezer that is calling my name right now. So I'm about to go hook that up, eat that, and listen to this audiobook, and that'll be it for all I can do in this video. We are on a roll. We just finished Cruel Winter with You by Ellie Hazelwood. That was a cute little short little novella. Okay. So now I'm going to read Wrapped Up in You. There are 8 chapters and an epilogue. So my goal for this video, I wanted to read 4 books, and the final tally is I finished 2 of those books. I finished Cruel Winter with You and Christmas in Spite of You. Both of those books were pretty good. Christmas in Spite of You, I thought this book was so good. The building of their relationship, I thought was done very well. Their conversation seemed very realistic. There was definitely certain things in there that we could have condensed, and we would have arrived to the same conclusion just fine. But I never wrote no book, so who am I to talk? The second book that I finished today was Cruel Winter with You, and mainly that was because it was an audiobook. It was only 2 hours, and I did not hit pause. Jamie and Mark get stuck in a blizzard, and they're stuck together, and they're talking about their relationship, about how basically Mark has been pining over Jamie his entire life, and Jamie has kind of been pushing him like away, being like, oh no, like you're just my best friend's little brother, you're kind of annoying, whatever. But the whole time she actually did kind of like him too. But it was just like the story of like them growing up together and how they kind of got to where they are today, and them finally acknowledging to each other that like, yes, I do like you. Girl, I'm gonna get you. Girl, you're gonna be mine. Girl, just wait. When I get this money up, it's gonna be me and you. When I get this act together, it's gonna be me and you. And the whole time, Jamie's being like, oh no, it's just a phase. Oh no, he doesn't mean that. Oh no, he's gonna leave. And he's like, what's not getting through your skull, girl, is me and you. And Jamie was not trying to hear that. I thought it was a really good story. And me and Ellie Hazelwood, we got a little bit of a love-hate relationship. The other 2 books, 9-Month Contract. I have been reading that book since the beginning of December, and I've only made it to page 160 something. There are over 400 pages in this book, and for some reason every page I read, it felt like there was another 6 pages added to the end of the book. And it's not, the story is not boring. The characters are not necessarily boring. It's taking so long for like stuff to start happening. There's so much Gen Z TikTok or like Gen Z slang in it, and I feel like it tries so hard to be like, oh, I'm a big girl, I'm a plus size girl, and I'm confident in my body, but it feels more like fetishization. Also, this is coming from a person who is not plus size, so What do I know? And I just feel like the way that they have Trista talk about her body in this book is just weird. Like it's excessive. In no other book that I have read has the main character focused so much time on explaining, giving exposition on the way that they look. Because usually if you are confident in the way that you look or comfortable in the way that you look, you don't really think about it that much. And in here it's like basically every other chapter we get another paragraph describing what Trista looks like. And maybe I'm the minority, but that's weird to me. And then the last one, the one by Talia Hibbert, I only got like 3 chapters into that one, and I don't know if that one's really for me. Probably won't pick it up again. I've never DNF'd the book. I really was just like testing it out, seeing if I wanted to finish it. I'm not really interested. And not even in a like, I don't like the book kind of way, just in a, the season is past. Alright, well the camera kept dying and I really don't have nothing else to say. I'm rambling because I'm sleepy. The second I stop talking, I will be passed out. So thank you so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. Comment down below. Support a Black-owned business. Subscribe to my channel. And that is all for me. Good night. Have a wonderful, peaceful sleep. Bye. If I was your